Hey guys, welcome to my review for chapter 502 of Fairy Tail. So Brandish is alive, not really that big a deal. After Juvia's death fake out, I mean, I really have no expectations anymore. However, in my last video, pretty much every comment was talking about how, oh, Brandish is still alive, you're an idiot. Now in that video, I did say that Brandish is probably still alive. But nevertheless, the main reason that I thought she was really dead was because if Demaria had the intent to kill her, then she could have easily done so. Which is what makes this chapter a little bit weird. I'll talk about the other stuff in this chapter in a minute, but we see Brandish is alive, then Poliuska shows up and heals her. So I figured, oh, Demaria didn't kill her, she let her live. But then when we see Natsu and Lucy in the dungeon and Demaria is planning on torturing them or whatever, she tells Lucy that she's blaming her for Brandish's death. So it seems like Demaria really thinks that Brandish died. So if Demaria really thought she killed Brandish, then why isn't Brandish dead? And what I mean by this is that Demaria can freeze time. She can freeze time. People's arguments in the last chapter why Brandish was still alive is that, oh, she can shrink her wounds, which, yeah, I'm sure she could. But if Demaria freezes time and, like, stabs her in the heart, that's pretty much instant death. Like, she wouldn't even have a chance to react, she would just die. So if Demaria really intended to kill Brandish, why didn't she just do that? Stab her in the heart or the head or something that would instantly kill her. I mean, she obviously knows of Brandish's crazy powers, so why didn't she do that? And you could be saying, well, maybe she didn't want to. She didn't really want to kill Brandish. The thing is, if she didn't really want to kill Brandish, why would she risk doing this and have Brandish on Fairy Tail's team? Because Brandish is crazy overpowered. So yeah, that whole thing was a little weird. But anyway, a lot more things actually happen in this chapter. So we see Eileen sucking the life out of Mavis. Then Zeref shows up. He's like, yo, give me a moment alone with Mavis. I want to talk to her again. But then the real Zeref shows up. He's like, hey, don't do that. It's all an illusion. Because apparently Mavis actually escaped and set up some illusion magic to make it look like she didn't. Clever girl. So it shows her escaping and then Mest comes to save her. Now at the same time, Gaijil rejoins the members of Fairy Tail in the fight and he meets up with Levy again. Oh, a fun, heartfelt reunion. We did get to see some good character development though, so that was a pretty cool scene. Then Zara shows up for a minute and she's like, yeah, I'm only gonna be here for a while, so don't even worry about me. So then we see Mavis remembers Zara, they have a moment, Zara disappears. One small detail though that I found a little bit creepy. After Zara disappears, Droy, you know, friggin' Droy, he says that, oh, that's too bad, Zara was my type. Like according to the wiki, Droy is 25 and Zara's like 13 or something, just... Anyway, so Mavis is there all motivated, she's like, let's get back to the guild, although it seems like Mest was trying to tell her something. He's like, yeah, the thing is, and then Mavis just cuts him off like, let's go back to the guild. And we don't get to see what happens there. I'm interested to see what he's been hiding. But anyway, the final scene, Poliuska's talking with Brandish, and she's like, yo, that tumor that you shrank, said it was ether nano, I was wrong. Something much worse, to be continued. What could it be? People think this is a sign that Natsu is friggin' turning into a demon now. Which wouldn't be surprising, I mean, what else could it really be at this point? And now him and Lucy are trapped with Demaria. I have a feeling Natsu's just gonna go crazy and wreck Demaria. Although I still don't know why she doesn't friggin' just use her time powers. So those are my thoughts on this week's chapter of Fairy Tail. It was a little weird, but it wasn't bad. We didn't see any of Gray though, so I'm looking forward to when we finally get to see him again. And with that, thank you guys so much for watching. You can leave your thoughts in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next video.